Hello, everybody. I'm Nick, that's short for Necromancer, and welcome to another Follow New Vegas stream. Last time, we were doing some work for the Brotherhood of Steel, gathering up some parts they need to fix their bunker from various vaults, including Vault 3, which we are still welcomed in by the Raiders, despite killing their leader, which is always a pleasure to visit. This time we are out in front of a vault that I forgot the number of, but I do remember its story. And oh boy, is it an example of Vault Tec being horrible and just one of the worst companies to ever exist. And now we're gonna go through it. So, let me get on in. Let me move to Bort. Go here. And hit that. There we go. That's good. Now just move OBS. Where's the mouse? There it is. Boop. Okay, great. And now let us continue Hardbort's journey through the wasteland. There we go. Okay, Eddie's missing, but that's fine. I think they'll show up eventually. Okay, Vault 11. Yep, there's Eddie. Okay, you know what? I'm reloading. Yep. Just cause I don't want to take dumb damage that easily. Yep. Okay, there's some mantises too. A lot of animals out in front of this vault. Yeah. Yep. Perfect. Okay, so the vault is already cracked open. Up, we can close it though. They do have the full animation, which is neat. Ah, loud. There we go. Phew, I almost... For a second I thought I locked myself out. There we go. Okay, there's a bunch of skeletons around here. Let's see, some ammo. Ammo. That's just an empty filing cabinet. Scorched book. Let's see, anything else left out here? Haley is a known adulterer and communist sympathizer. Elect Haley for overseer. Don't vote Glover. His family needs him. Okay. Oh. Hey, Detective Eddie. I hate Nate. So apparently the people who they hate the most gets voted for overseer. But why? Okay. But... And in this terminal, security recording, vault entrance. And we go here.
Are we really gonna do this? It's open. We could just leave.
I couldn't. Not after that.
We don't deserve to leave. A shining example. That's what it called us. But we were. We did what we were supposed to. Not by a long shot. Anybody would have done what we did.
You ask me? That's exactly the problem. Now let's get on with this.
I'll go first. Wait. People should know what happened. They could learn from it. If there's anyone out there at all, I hope they never have to find out. Ready, Harry? Yeah. No, wait!
Huh. Oop. War corpses at the front of Vault 11 and a strange recording point to sinister events. Determine what happened to the citizens of Vault 11. Okay. Get my this. Turn. Thank you. Ooh, animal control rank 2. Nice. Okay. So 3 more money. Regular Nicola. Meh. I hate Kate. Oh. Ugh. Oh well. And get me a sody pop. Okay. Okay, usually go downstairs last. Stairs are often the progress in these things. Okay, another dead body. Oh, surgical tubing. Always useful. Okay, let's see. There. I don't need the syringe, but always use Rat X. Yep, just lots of skeletons. Which means something horrible and violent happened here. Okay, that was here. Cool. And do this here exit sign. Heh. Okay. It's over here. Vaults are extra dangerous when you only use explosions. And then have the perks that increase this explosion size. Which is one of the reasons why I don't feel bad about using Eddie. Because they can mitigate my splash damage to myself by attacking other things. There we go. Finally got it. And for that, heal that. Up, missed me arm. And I'm down enough for a super stim. Do I even have any super stims? No, I don't. Any other healing items? Oh, bitter drink. Never eat those. Okay, nothing of interest. Nope. Hey, cool. Oh, Eddie's pushing me. Where are you going, guy? And yeah, my health's low enough to start being Nuka-Colas. There we go. Thank you, Eddie. Perfect. Oh, cherry bomb. Don't need. Ooh, caps. Public terminal. Vault 11 election guide. Dear fellow Vault dwellers, congratulations! Your dedication to the democratic process is the bedrock upon which the continued stability of Vault 11 is based. Now, to help you make your decision for this year's election, the Coalition of Vault 11 voting blocks has put together this handy dweller's official guide to obtaining overseers. Democracy, overseers democratically, or do good. That contains a summary of the leading candidates for overseer, as well as their statements, key positions, and most importantly, endorsements. Sincerely, Roy Githlieb, Chairman, Coalition of Vault 11 Voting Blocks. President, Justice Block. And candidate, Henry Glover. Endorsements, Utilitarian Block. Divine Will Block, Allied Service Workers Block. I'm a devoted husband and father of 6 beautiful children. My oldest, Sam, was on the honor roll this last quarter, and I couldn't be prouder of him. My youngest, Henry Jr., just said his first words, and it was Dada. We've got this bond already, and he's still just a baby. Friends, when you go to the polls this election, I want you to think of your own children. Then I want you to think of Sam and Henry Jr. Picture their faces. Nate Stone should be overseer, not me. Candidate, Donna Haley. Endorsements, Human Dignity Block, United Vault Technicians Block. I'm aware of the rumors circulating about me. I want everyone to know that they are vicious lies being spread by other candidates in a desperate smear campaign. I've never in my life done anything so depraved, let alone for such things. But even if I had, that still wouldn't mean you should vote for me. Consider the fact that I am grossly underqualified for the position, and that both of my opponents are far more deserving. I know nothing about governance. You would be hard-pressed to find a worse candidate than me. I can promise you my administration would be a disaster. Candidate, Nathan Stone. Endorsement, Justice Block. This is ridiculous. I shouldn't even be a candidate. And I wouldn't be if it weren't for all the dirty backroom politics going on around here. It's sickening. You should be ashamed. Notice of postponement. Fellow citizens, due to the tragic events of the past few days, the Coalition of Vault 11 posting blocks has unanimously decided to postpone the election for overseer pending further investigations into the murders. Your security team wishes you to know that they are working tirelessly day and night to find the perpetrators and are already following upon a number of promising leads. God willing, if the killer is apprehended swiftly, we may have found a promising candidate for our overseer. Sincerely, Terry Hart, President, Human Dignity Block. Overseer Order 745. Effective immediately, the traditional selection process for Overseer is hereby ended. In lieu of a yearly election, a citizen will be chosen 1 month prior to the start of his or her term with our mainframe's random number generator, ensuring complete impartiality and fairness. Catherine Stone, Overseer. So she won and decided to make the Overseer random. In the job that nobody wants. Which would upset any political system. Okay. Burp. Okay. Okay, get that. Here, no. Oh, NCR Trooper. Cigar Lounge. Oh, why is the sign red? Cigars, purified water. Burp, mug, cigarette, empty suitcase, pack of cigs, yeah, I think I'll have to have those since my health is low. Okay. And boop. There we go. And now back to exploring. May have finished this floor. Up. Nope. This room. And it just leads to stairs. So, let's go down. So many posters. Okay. Bort. Okay. Yeah. Okay, ooh, Sunset Sarsaparilla, nice. And another public terminal. And we already read that. Okay, that goes upstairs. And this goes upstairs. Okay. Is this back to where that other room was? No. New stuff. Okay, so I guess there was a corner, mid-level here. Okay, terminal. Okay. Don't need. Yep. Mug a glove. Just a sec, I take some water. Yummy, yummy hydration. Gotta love it. We need those. Ooh, caps. Some ammo. And that's all from there. And that just leads up to here. Yep. And that's what we're going back down. Quick save. And now down a level. Vault 11 living quarters. Okay. I hate the inconsistencies of when explosives hit. So annoying. Okay, let's see. Stimpaks. Nice. Some steady. Yep, didn't mean to sit. Now let's see, grab some money. Some ammo. Ooh. Eh, I can sell that. Okay, that's down to maintenance. Turn back on the light because bad on my eyes. Lady dorm, sure. That goes downstairs, so never mind. Admin. Overseer office and security. Okay, overseer is downstairs. Going to security. Yep. And since I like getting XP, both. Did not unlock the door via terminal. And more ammo. Scrap electronics, nice. Some more ammo. Ooh, pulse mines. Missiles. Ooh, a mini nuke. Awesome. See a bunch of potential grenades. Ooh. They have some good ammunition here. Yep. Put those. Oh, and there we go. Okay, that was a good room. Go into security. Okay. Let's see, what else is here? Oop. Disengage assembly. That suitcase. Right, I also need vault suits. Okay, let's get that. Missiles. Oh, so many missiles. You were really prepared for when the doors opened, huh? Because realistically, you shouldn't be using explosives inside. Case in point, me. Yeah, and security terminal. Okay, just those two, and deposition. Excerpt from the deposition of the defendant, Catherine Stone, by Vault Attorney Gerald Miles. Question. Okay, let's pick up where we left off, Kate. Catherine. Sorry, right, Catherine? I keep forgetting. My husband calls me Kate. You were telling us of a discussion you allegedly had with Roy Gottlieb of the Justice Block? Not allegedly. Had. We've been through this. Still just your word against his, Miss Stone, but please, the discussion. He said my husband's name had come up in their meetings. Candidate endorsement meetings? Yes, said they were going to endorse him. He wouldn't say why, but I know my husband had a regular poker game with him, with some of them, and he'd been on a winning streak lately. And according to you, what did Mr. Gottlieb offer? He said he could sway his block, prevent these endorsements, only if need to what, Miss Catherine? Only if you perform sexual favors? Yes. It's one of those stories, folks. Was all this just for Mr. Gottlieb? No, it was all the block leadership, their friends, and you agreed? What else could I do? They had a majority. How long did this go on before the endorsements came out? I don't know, a month maybe. And when they came out, and your husband was endorsed despite your supposed agreement, was that when you decided to kill members of the block? Yes, I thought their majority is pretty slim. If I thin things out a little, especially in the leadership, someone else might get elected. Assuming you weren't caught. No, Mr. Miles. I expect you to be caught. That was my best chance. Now they'll elect me. A confessed murderer. You think voters will be willing to risk putting you in charge? Which they did. They have to pick somebody and live with their reasons. Yes, but wait and see. So in case it isn't obvious by now, whoever gets voted overseer dies. The reason for this is still unknown. It's a weird tradition. Bort, as someone who knows the full story, this is another one of those Vault experiments gone horribly wrong. And there we go. Mail dorm. Okay. Down here should be a lot more information, as well as loot for me. Oh, okay, that's ridiculous that hit me. And I accidentally used the doctor bag. Oh well. Hockey mask, Vault 11 jumpsuit. More suits. Caps. Nothing. Okay. Keep on keeping on. Ooh, this one's fancy. Has fridges in it. Dressers, sarsaparilla. Some money. Okay. Vacuum cleaner, cool. Boop. Boop. Okay, let's see. Okay, let's see. Duct tape. No, wait, I do need that. I think. Yeah, I need that. Okay, cool. Ooh, terminal password. Sleep away the pain. Personal terminal. Okay, security recording. And it's downloaded to my Pip-Boy. This password was found shamefully close to its creator's computer terminal. I love that. I love silly things like that.
She can't do this. It's done. We're done. Nothing's done. She's got the authority. The only thing she can't do is change her own fate. Nothing says she can't change the selection process for future overseers. I say she can't. You shouldn't have toyed with her like that, Roy. We still have the majority. We don't vote for anything anymore. I'm not talking about voting. What then? You want to have a sit-in? A hunger strike? Not exactly. Maybe march into her office with torches and pitchforks? Yes. Come on. I mean it. What? Start a revolution? Laws don't outlast their governments. Roy, all we have to do is wait until someone from Justice Block gets picked for overseer. Then we have them change the law back. There won't be any blocks after the new overseer is picked tomorrow. Everyone's going to move on. By the time we've reformed, who knows if we'll still be in the majority? We can hold the block together. You don't know that. Besides, what if the computer picks you? What if it picks me? And your solution is to start shooting? Not if we don't have to. Look, we arm up. We go to the lower floors, take some strategic targets. Power, food, water. Just until she turns authority over to us. The other blocks won't support it. They're tired of us having the power. We have the majority. Eat them. This isn't a vote, Roy. They'll fight back. They've never had the nerve. Hell of a way to test it.
Yep, so that's why pretty much everyone's dead. Because after the selection process was changed to be random, now Justice Block decided that wasn't so good because they liked the power that came with choosing people. And I guess also ruling, I don't know. I mean, they technically didn't rule it because even though they voted for someone to die, that person was still overseer for a while. So, eh. Okay. And that. That. didn't mean the knife. Okay. Yeah, that's just Braxo. Boop. Let's see. Here. Good. Okay, that's that done. Okay, that's all the dormitories. Yep. Now, it's just admin left. So, let us go on down. Lower level. These will save. Also get some more water. Ah, okay, nice and hydrated. And now back to the action. Whoop. I guess I accidentally set off a trap there. Ooh, a lunchbox. Hammer, suitcase. And that requires a key that I don't have. Contact administrator. But Pagliacci, I am the administrator. Man, I butchered that reference. Oh well, I like butchering references. So nothing lost. Okay. Let's see. Yeah. There's a rat all the way over there. There we go. Okay, utilities over down there. Don't need that yet. Atrium. Okay. Well, let's see what they're doing in the atrium. Yeah, dead end, but yeah. Okay, that's down, and also a door. Water. Okay, seems like there was a big battle down there, and that generator. Ow. Yeah. I didn't realize there would be mines. That. Let's take that. Okay. First aid. Okay. Boop, boop, boop. I need to check. That was the same. There. Yeah, okay. Okay. Yeah, may as well check out what that water area is about. It's irradiated water, of course. Spacesuit. Some Rad-X. Okay. I don't need to worry too much about flooding. Okay, get this ammo. That. Flamer fuel, nice. Get air. And that goes up. No, don't drink the water. Fine, don't get that. Ooh, differential pressure controller. That's why I needed for the quest. Okay. Quick save. Yeah, may as well get on. So with my armor back. There it is. And that. There we go. And now down to the atrium. Perfect. Okay, there's the reactor. Don't know what I grabbed. Gun. Quick save. Okay, thank you, Eddie. Yeah, thank you, Eddie. Yep. Let's see, what else is in this here room? Bunch of ammo. Lock ammo, even. There we go. Missiles. Boop. 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 Ah. Well, this smells like a trapped area. Nothing in here. Kind of bunny hop to avoid rags. Okay, here's a real swim. And on, check my effects. Granite is still good. Quick save. And away we go. And nothing there. No. 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 Yep. Eh. Shit. Nope, Radix wore off. Perfect timing. Okay, got some more. Good, good, good. Back for air. Okay, there's an up door. Is over here. Actor and cafeteria with atrium that way. Okay. Genuinely don't know where I am. Okay, yep. That whole underwater section was mostly just a way in case you couldn't swim or didn't want to. I, however, as a real loot goblin, did so anyway. Yeah. Atrium is over here. Okay, that's just more stairs up. Yep. Good. Anything here? Nope. Just big old meeting room. Okay. May as well go to the cafeteria. And more bodies, as per usual. Nope. Quick save in case of mines. Oof. Okay, condition. Okay. Yeah, I think I'll just keep those. Okay. Over. So we'll have that. Okay. Here. That. Guess that's it. Cabinet. A lot of food. Oop. Okay, okay, okay. Yep. Yeah, I guess nothing's in here. Guess it's up at these stairs. Upper floor, the atrium. Right, and there's the blocked off rubble. And atrium terminal. Pair speech of Gus Olsman Obsman. Okay, blah blah blah. Good afternoon. Each year it is the appointed task of the Ombudsman not only to officiate the election, but to chronicle it in hopes that after the last overseer has finished his term and walked into his death in the chamber beneath his office, and the vault has become still, that only that one day some excavator from humanity, or perhaps some yet unknown race of super beings, might find our records and incorporate them into historical canon. But lately it's occurred to me That's not really why. I think the real reason we do it is because we want to believe that somewhere in the archives there's an answer to all of this, or perhaps there will be one when the historical records are completed and the whole story is told. We want it to make sense, to understand why the Vault's mainframe will kill us if we do not offer one of our own as a yearly sacrifice. To fully comprehend why we continue to have these elections despite the unfettered corruption that has plagued it for what must be decades by now. There was a simpler time when elections meant shaking hands and kissing babies, but now with the rise of the voting blocks on this infestation of bribery, drug trafficking, smuggling, and God knows what else, we want to know why. Well, I've been through the archives, and I can tell you, you won't find the answer there. You'll find an account of the first overseer who entered the vault as the only citizen aware of the sacrifices that would have to take place. But he didn't have the answers either. If he did, surely he would have foreseen the citizens' anger when he broke the news. Surely he would have guessed that they would want to choose a sacrifice democratically, yet in the way that we citizens are accustomed to washing our hands of terrible deeds, and that his name would be at the top of the polls. And that the simultaneous vacancy of Overseer and Martyr would forever fuse the two positions here in Vault 11. But he didn't. He had the answers no more than any of us, and the records state that after the citizens discovered that he discovered that the sacrificial chamber's password was his wife Betty's first name, and its door was unsealed so he could be offered as the first sacrifice, he walked down that room crying like a child. I can only wonder if there were no answers to be found, and we are just going along with this because we don't see another choice. Nevertheless, I shall hold on to hope that we can find a one. I urge you all to take that journey with me, to remember that it wasn't so long ago that we were ruled by civility and our dignity, and that those were times when we didn't have to be quite so ashamed. Thank you. Well, now we know the Overseer password. Yippee. Let's see, anything else up here? No? Okay. I wish I could blast that wall away, but I can't, so I have to run all the way back to the Overseer's office. All the way back through the reactor. Okay, here. Okay, that's utility. Also utility. Overseer. Let's go. Logging in with password Betty. Yes, it's spelled with that many letters. Overseer order for Pipette. Okay, and let's see what's in there. Open sacrificial chamber. And since I know what's ahead, just getting some things. Quick save. And let's go.
Congratulations, Martyr. Your fantastic journey is only just beginning. Please proceed to the light. The light is calming and puts your mind at ease. Go to the light.
God, ow.
Welcome. Please sit in the chair. The show is about to begin.
Sitting.
Greetings, martyr, and welcome. If you're here now, it means you've been offered up as a sacrifice so that your vault can continue to thrive. Currently, you may be feeling sad or angry. Perhaps you never got to have grandkids, or to enjoy the pleasures of a fresh cigar. But march with your chin held high, soldier, and remember that each of us has an important role to play. For some people, their role might be to heal the sick. For others, it might mean they will drive a race car or fly a rocket ship. And some of us are meant to forfeit our lives for the good of the people. Sure, it might not be as fun as driving a race car, but it's every bit as important. Let's take a moment to reflect on the moments that made your life worth living. Think about that time you kissed your steady girl for the first time under the bleachers at the big game. Or when you snuck out after curfew to catch that new flick that your parents wouldn't let you see because it was too scary. Boy, were they right. And who could forget when you met the love of your life? What a looker. These are just examples. Do you feel that feeling stirring in your chest as you think of these things? Good. What you are feeling is peace. You've led a great life. Living it has been its own reward. But it is only the beginning. Close your eyes now and imagine what joys await you in the next life. The afterlife. Can you see them? Good.
Oh. And here comes the execution method. Yep. Yep. And that should be it. So yeah, after all that, their killing method was that firing squad. Oh, and here are the bodies. Okay, get that. Get that. Get a plasma grenade. And what's in here? Recon armor. Don't need that, actually. DT 17. Okay. What's my current DT? Oh, I'm still in the spacesuit. Okay. I'm going to quickly look that up. Okay. Scroll down. That's light armor. Medium. Combat armor reinforced Mark II is 20. Where is recon? $17. Yeah, I'd say the +5 stealth isn't worth it. Okay, none more over here. Sentry bot. That and these. And let's see, what else is there? Oh, go in here. Here is the mainframe. Well, first off, override lockdown. System recording. Vault 11 solution. And automated response. Vault 11 solution. So let's listen to those in order. So, just to catch up, so far, we know, in the timeline, that this vault, as part of its Vault Tec experiment, was that every year someone needed to be sacrificed. So, and that sort of evolved into it always being the Overseer being sacrificed. So this went on for a while until things boiled, and then there was a full-on civil war inside the vault, killing tons of people. Now, let's see these two things. Vault 11 solution.
Alright, I know you can hear me, so listen up. There's 5 of us left. 5 out of I don't know how many. So, it's over. We've talked and it's over. We're not gonna send anybody to die anymore. So shut off our water, our gases, or do whatever it is you're programmed to do. But we're done listening to you.
Okay. Okay, and automated response.
Congratulations, citizens of Vault 11. You have made the decision not to sacrifice one of your own. You can walk with your head held high, knowing that your commitment to human life is a shining example to us all. And to make that feeling of pride even sweeter, I have some exciting news. Despite what you were led to believe, the population of Vault 11 is not going to be exterminated for its disobedience. Instead, the mechanism to open the main vault door has now been enabled, and you can come and go at your leisure. But not so fast. Be sure to check with your overseer to find out if it's safe to leave. Here at Vault Tec, your safety is our #1 priority.
Yep. Turns out the real test was to see how long it would take for basic human compassion to kick in and not send someone to be sacrificed. Unfortunately, human fear often overrides that. So it went on for dozens of cycles. And worst of all, because of how they were determining Overseer, even though the door mechanism was open, whoever would have been Overseer at this time wouldn't know how to do the thing. Do all that stuff because they didn't get the proper Overseer training. So yeah, that's why the group of people out front killed themselves. Anyway, that's this vault done. And now to run on out and give all that stuff to the Brotherhood of Steel. Okay. Yeah, one of the more messed up vaults. Not the most messed up one, mind you. There are much worse ones. So, like the one vault that was a drug rehab program that also had a plant to make people relapse later. That one was awful. God, just so many awful vaults. Ugh. Oh, the computer room. I found it. Okay. There's the gents, there's the clinic. Perfect. Perfect. And may as well also stop by the bunker. More specifically, yes, the follower's safe house. Because I want more his stim packs. Yeah, where'd you go? Okay, fine. Guess I'm going straight to the Brotherhood. Drink some more water. Hydration is very important. Yeah. Up, up.
You're being watched, so don't get any ideas.
Oh, alright, I won't. I just have some stuff. Lorenzo.
Good to see you. Alive, that is. Have you found all of the components yet?
Yep, here you go.
Really? I mean, that's great. I knew you could do it all along. I'll get right to work installing these. Why don't you go tell the Elder the good news? I'm sure it'll be a huge load off of his shoulders.
Yippee. Okay. Up to the Eldar.
Back again, I see. Have you found all the components we need? Good news for a change. Your efforts have humbled me, outsider. You have done more than I could expect, even from my brothers. Moreover, I've been going over the scouts' reports, and keep coming up with the same conclusion. The NCR is not the threat I've believed it to be. We should not have had to rely on your help in this crisis. I believed my actions were guided by caution and prudence, but I now see the truth. People called me a hero after what happened at Helios. But I left that battle scarred by fear, and have allowed that weakness to govern my actions. That ends now. I will undo the wrong I have done my brethren and lift the lockdown. With luck, we will once again flourish. Please, take this. It is a small token of my thanks, and scarcely begins to repay the debt owed you, but is all I am allowed to give an outsider. This key will allow you to use our safe house to the northeast. I hope it will prove useful in your travels.
Yippee. And, ooh, level up. Nice. Okay, let's see. Max out lockpicking. Right, I was working on repair. Okay, two things I want to do before I end the stream because I have a minor headache from all the running in closed corridors. First, I want to check out that safe house. So, let us do that first. Junction. Boop, 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 boop. Oh wait, that's right, northeast. Okay, let's see, where is it? There it is.
Hey.
Wow, there's nothing. Oh wait. No. Real safe house. Okay. Make always use that. Ooh, yes. Missiles. Don't find anything. Heavy armor. Get those for grenades.
What can I do for you?
Oh, and another person with a repair skill of 100. Nice. Still ridiculously expensive, though. Okay, may as well also do some of this. So, let's max out these. Let's see, don't need those. Got more clusters. Oh, that's what sensor modules are good for. Right, I forgot about these. I should start picking up sensor modules. Picking up. Where was the thing that uses a lunchbox? No. 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 Don't know what that gives, but eh. Bottle cap mine. That was it. Okay, yeah, it does use sensor modules, but it also uses cherry bombs, which I can't find any. Ugh. Oh, Ballcat mine efficient. Yeah. Still. Same outcome. Okay, and the second thing I wanted to do, may as well also go to gun runners. Why not? Wasn't the second thing I wanted to do, but yeah, you know, stop by gun runners, always good.
Welcome, sir or madam. I am ready to.
Okay, let's start with this. Okay. Okay. Okay, let's see. Never gonna use those. Rarely gonna use any magazine, really, but, you know. Yeah, let's see. What else? My explosion's good enough to not... No, actually, in case I need a level 100 before I find the book. Never gonna use those. Okay. And down. Okay. Misk. Let's see. Centaur blood. Believe there's no real use for this. Cherry bombs. I really like those. May as well just sell those. Let's see. What else? And now ammo. Sell all the ammo I don't use. Get rid of that. Get rid of this. Get rid of that. Those are good. Oh, surplus ammo. Ugh. And that's about all. Piddly amount, really, but eh. And honestly, I haven't been that bad on ammunition, so yeah. Heck was that noise? Oh well. May as well go do that last thing, which was turn in those vault suits before I forget.
Move along.
Okay.
It's hard to sleep in this place, I tell you. Last night some bro was pounding on my door.
point. Got that. And now into this vault. Here you are.
Hey, stranger. Where you been, huh? I missed you. You do? That's wonderful. Let me see what you brought. All right. That's gonna net you lots of caps, my friend. Do you want to trade all your vault suits right now?
Yeah.
Oh, that makes me so happy. You are too much.
Yippee. Okay, and that is it. Like I said, I have a small headache, so I think I'm gonna end now before I risk it getting any bigger. But thank y'all so much for watching. Let me go ahead, save here. And move here. Move here. And do that. And do... Okay. So, thank y'all so much for watching. As always, I've been Nick, that's short for Necromancer. If you're watching this on Twitch, please give me a follow, because I'm trying to get to affiliate, and I'm already at 75% of the way there, so that would help out to a good bit. And if you're watching this on YouTube, give me a like and subscribe, and comment down below what I could do better next time. And no matter which platform you're on, please consider going to the other one and doing the stuff over there, because that would help out a lot. Monday, I will be doing some Monster Hunter Wilds, doing the Street Fighter collab. And then next Wednesday, I will be doing some more Baldur's Gate 3. Yeah, we will be seeing what more shenanigans Cinder Mole Friend can get into. And then next Thursday, I will be doing some of this again, some Fallout New Vegas. So, let me find someone to raid. Oh, Moonbeetlebug is playing Fear and Hunger too. So I think I will raid into them. So, thank y'all so much for watching. As always, I've been Necromancer, and I will see y'all next time. And I hope you have a wonderful day. Bye! Can't believe I left my brown toggle the whole time.